Women's 400-meter freestyle S9 final is next on the program. Well, I can tell you that Nuria Marques, representing Spain, goes in lane 8. Agathe Pauli, representing France, goes in lane 1. The 21-year-old in her only event here, 4th at the World Championships in 22 and 5th in 23, 4th at the European Champs earlier this year. The bronze medalist in Tokyo, Toni finds herself going in lane 7, the 21-year-old who was world champion in 2022. Good closing speed from Toni. Silver medalist in Rio 2016, Jialing, who turned 22 this week. She's back to her best, as she proved in Hangzhou. 6 golds in 6 events at the 2022 Asian Para Games, including gold in this event. Representing Croatia, just 17 years old, is Emma MECIC, the 2023 World Championship silver medalist and gold at the European Championships earlier this year. She goes in 6. Going in lane 3 is Italy's 28-year-old Vittoria Bianco, bronze medal at the European Championships earlier this year. She has already relay gold from Tokyo. Somebody who only began para swimming in 2019. She's an Italian hope for a medal in this race. Zsofia KONKOLY of Hungary goes in lane 5, the silver medalist from Tokyo, 4 times Paralympic Games medalist. Silver at the 22 World Championships, 4th in 23. But going in lane 4 is the Tokyo gold medalist, Lakeisha Patterson, Lucky Patterson to most, 25-year-old who controlled her heat so brilliantly. She won the 400 freestyle S8 in Rio. She won the S9 title in Tokyo. She's the reigning world champion, and she goes as favorite in lane 4. And this is the start list: Pauli, Bianco, Patterson, KONKOLY, MECIC, and Marques of Spain. Every finalist did under 4:55 in the heats.
Yeah, this was a very fast final. There were 2 heats, both of them quick, but you know, Lakeisha Patterson, obviously the quicker one. Her strategy in this race is like, catch me if you can. She goes out really fast and then says to KONKOLY, those two have the faster closing speed, and they have to kind of reel her down, especially that last 100. So she needs to be at least a body length ahead.
Jialing, silver medalist from Rio in 2016, finds herself going in lane 2. That's Toni, the bronze medalist from Tokyo, who will go in lane 7. She's got great closing speed. And what can she do in a race that features Patterson and KONKOLY as well? This is the women's 400-meter freestyle S9 final.
Take your marks.
Great start from Patterson. She got away nicely, so too KONKOLY. The gold and silver medalists alongside one another from Tokyo. Patterson with gold, silver for KONKOLY of Hungary. But Patterson, as you say, generally likes to go out quickly and enjoys breaking up the field a little. But 5 of these swimmers have medaled in this event before at the Paralympic Games, and we've got the gold medalists from both Rio and Tokyo swimming. Nuria Marques, the Rio 2016 gold medalist, going in lane 8. There's much experience, but it's Agathe Pauli who looks to be going after a bit of a flyer in lane 1. She touches second behind Patterson at the wall at 50.
I love how Patterson's swimming here. She has to be careful because even though her strategy is to go out fast, she cannot overswim the first 200. Because if she goes out too fast and she dies, Toni, Zsofia KONKOLY, MECIC, they're definitely going to catch her at the end. So she needs to be fast, she needs to be deliberate, but she also needs to be controlled.
For the other swimmers in this race, I mean, you have somebody like Patterson who does like to go out really fast. How do you look to control your own race without getting caught up in swimmers swimming faster in the earlier stages around you?
I mean, that's just training, right? You go through this practice every day, especially for the 400. That is the, quote, distance event of Paralympic swimming. That's the longest event that they have. So you do hundreds and hundreds of meters every single week to prepare yourself for this. So, you know how to swim. You know, okay, I'm not going to be, for example, the first one at the 100, but I know for that it might be the first at the second 100. So you have to know your strengths and know your weaknesses.
Somebody who knows her strengths undoubtedly is Lakeisha Patterson, Lucky Patterson, who controlled her heat so remarkably well. The reigning world champion is looking strong through 150. She's leading by well over a body length from KONKOLY of Hungary, who's looked to push herself into the silver medal position on her own. The battle for the bronze is an intriguing one. Pauli's been drawn back in. Shoes faded slightly. Bianco's still very much in the mix for a medal. So too is MECIC and Shaw, with Marques not too far off. So the battle for third is an intriguing one between 5 athletes. That said, it's not sure that these two who are in front at the moment will be clear coming home at 400 as they are coming to the wall at 200. Patterson from KONKOLY.
Yeah, we're halfway through. I wouldn't count KONKOLY out now. That's only halfway through the race. There's a long way to go, another 200 meters. And KONKOLY, as soon as she starts to put on the flutter kick on her leg, she's gonna start to reel down Lakeisha Patterson, who looks good right now, but KONKOLY is making ground on her.
And KONKOLY, a very strong swimmer. She's somebody who knows how to manage her race as well. She certainly knows how to claim Paralympic Games medals. She's a 4-time Paralympic Games medalist. And she is looking to upgrade her silver from Tokyo to gold in the pool. And maybe, just maybe, will be inspired to do so here in Paris. She's within a body length now of Lakeisha Patterson, and she was 2 body lengths back just 100 meters ago in the pool. Pauli is looking to hold on for a bronze medal going in lane 1. MECIC just falling back a little now as Marques is making a push. So too Bianco of Italy looking to get on the podium, the bronze medalist at the 2024 European Championships.
And here comes KONKOLY. She is snapping at Lakeisha Patterson's feet. But look at the race for third. There are 4 swimmers who are basically dead even coming into the last 100. This is what we love to see in the finals, right? A race.
You want to see this in a race, undoubtedly, but it's the battle between Patterson and KONKOLY for gold, it seems. It's Patterson who leads the way, but it's KONKOLY who's making up ground now as she looks to up her kick rate significantly. She's certainly making up ground. Toni Shaw is looking to make a push with Marques for that third medal, but Bianco finds herself at the moment just in third, ahead of Pauli as well of France. Patterson is holding on, but is she going to be able to hold on the entire way against the Hungarian KONKOLY? At the wall, they're much closer than they were 100 meters ago.
Yep, just 0.36 apart, and here comes KONKOLY. Like we said, she puts on the flutter kick. She's really leaning into her legs. Lakeisha Patterson is going to have a hard time matching that closing speed. And here comes KONKOLY going right past her.
25 meters to go. Patterson has been overtaken by KONKOLY. The Hungarian is pushing for an opening gold medal at Paris 2024 in the women's events, and she's flying past Lucky Patterson, who's going to settle for silver here. She won't defend her title. It's KONKOLY in 4:39.78, just ahead of Patterson. The battle for the bronze was an intriguing one, but it's Bianco who's going to touch third, and Italy on the podium again, this time in the women's 400-meter freestyle S9. Zsofia KONKOLY has gold. It's her 5th medal at the Paralympic Games, but she can celebrate gold in this 400 free. Great swim from Patterson, who's first to congratulate KONKOLY. She built up a lead, but ultimately not enough of a lead. The KONKOLY couldn't pass her, not unassailable. KONKOLY, with her great closing speed, has closed out the gold medal superbly.
Off the blocks, Lakeisha Patterson was pretty quick, and so was KONKOLY. And Lakeisha Patterson did exactly what we said she was going to do. She took it out very quickly. At one point, she was probably almost 2 body lengths ahead of KONKOLY. But what KONKOLY did was she swam a smart race. She tried to keep Lakeisha Patterson in striking distance, which she did. And here's Lakeisha Patterson extending her lead. But then what happened is, really coming into that last 300, KONKOLY leaned into her legs. And Lakeisha Patterson could not keep up with KONKOLY's closing speed. And here at the end, KONKOLY just puts her head down and finishes just ahead of Lakeisha Patterson for the gold. Lakeisha was the overwhelming favorite, so this is a pretty big upset.
This is a massive result. Massive result for Hungary, massive result for KONKOLY. She is the Paralympic Games champion of the 400-meter freestyle S9 for women. KONKOLY ahead of Patterson, with Bianco claiming a fine bronze. The Rio 2016 champion Nuria finished 4th.